boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Well, Deadpool and Wolverine is officially premiered on Disney Plus, and the numbers are in, and guess what? It's smashing more records, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Deadpool and Wolverine movie that simply just cannot quit, the #1 R-rated movie at the box office of all time, minus adjusted for inflation, and all of those kind of other wonderful things out there. It's been doing it did incredibly well on VOD sales, and now that it's officially on Disney Plus, it is doing really, really well as well, because as you can see over here from Deadline.com, Deadpool and Wolverine slashes 19 plus million views worldwide in the Disney Plus debut, and that is just a glorious thing, boys and girls. We've also got another article from CosmicBook.news talking about it as well, also with some interesting updates that I hadn't heard from Kevin Feige about the future of Deadpool and Wolverine out there in the in the future of the MCU as well. So we're going to check out the numbers. We're going to see exactly how well this movie did and compare it to some few of the other movies that have premiered out there on Disney Plus as well. And of course, give you that wonderful little update from Kevin Feige, which I think is probably one of the stupidest decisions ever, but we'll stick around for that. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, leave us a comment in the section down below. Are you surprised the numbers did this well on Disney Plus, especially considering it's an R-rated film out there? Do you think it could have been done better? Do you think the fact that so many people out there saw it in the box office because it was so much fun, you think that contributed to some of the viewership numbers as well? Let us know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. And how many times have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Let us know that too. If you'd like to help support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. So from Deadline.com and Anthony D'Alessandro. The highest grossing R-rated movie of all time just won't stop breaking records. Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine become the most watched live action film across Disney Plus worldwide in its debut since Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That's pretty impressive, boys and girls, because Disney's released a lot of things on Disney Plus since Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and honestly, that movie didn't do super well in the box office either. I mean, it probably made a profit, but not near as much as one of that movie should have made. So obviously a lot of people stayed away from the theaters, didn't go see the movie, and waited for it to come out on Disney Plus. Whereas it's the direct opposite with Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie made well over $1 billion, and everybody and their mother went and saw that movie, and some people saw it 2, 3, and 4 times. So yeah, shout out to the Saska sisters for that one. Deadpool, and so of course Black Panther: Wakanda Forever got a 6-day watch of 19.4 million views. Deadpool and Wolverine premiered on Disney Plus on November 12th. Also, that doubles as a live-action pick viewership record for Hulu as well. So not only in smashing stuff on Disney, it's also smashing records over there on Hulu. It just can't stop winning. Disney defines a view as total stream divided by runtime. Total time streamed by runtime. Deadpool and Wolverine also became the highest-selling R-rated title in the first week on stateside digital platforms back in early October, besting Lionsgate's John Wick Chapter 4. The movie debuted on digital on October 1st, and Deadpool and Wolverine on digital after 68-day theatrical window, while DVD is an 89-day window. The Sean Levy and directed Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman comedy is hoping to land a spot in the awards season conversation, not just in the Golden Globes for Best Comedy and Musical Feature, but hopefully on the top 10 Best Pictures nominated at the Oscars. Would that not be the funniest thing in the world to see Deadpool and Wolverine, an R-rated crazy movie like it was, borderline comedy action craziness, win an Oscar? That would be the funniest thing ever. So they go over the rest of Deadpool and Wolverine's numbers, other milestones. Ranks at number 13, highest grossing domestic film of all time. Sits at number 5 domestic, number 10 international, number 7 global MCU of all time. It's number 5. Number 5, boys and girls. Like, that is insane in the MCU of all time, just in the domestic numbers. Had the highest grossing global opening R-rated film ever, surpassing 2016's Deadpool. 97% fresh Rotten Tomatoes audience score, which of course is the only one that's actually important, and that's just absolutely hilarious. So we've got basically the same kind of numbers that Matt McGloin went over here as well, and of course he wanted to be a little snarky because the original headline over here from Deadpool, making it the most watched live action film across Disney Plus worldwide. And of course, as he called them out, Deadline obviously fixed their article. And you've got some 1.3 millions over here. He talks about some of the television series, which obviously isn't really a fair comparison because that stuff didn't come out in theaters. And obviously the majority of people that wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine definitely saw it in theaters. The people that are probably watching it on Disney Plus are probably have already seen it in theaters. Let's be completely and totally honest here as well. But this is one of the things that I thought was kind of interesting out here as well, because Kevin Feige was recently asked if Deadpool and Wolverine 2 is happening and made it sound as if there are no plans. How stupid is Kevin Feige that he did not immediately greenlit a second Deadpool and Wolverine movie as soon as that opening box office weekend numbers came in? I have no idea why he would do that, other than I guess we've even heard with like the Spider-Man stuff, right? You have to make sure that it fits in to the current multiverse saga, even though we know another Spider-Man movie will be another smash hit out there. They want to be able to make sure it all works in the universe. And that's something we heard from Tom Holland, right? That you have to be able to figure out how to work it into the same timeline and the overall story arc that's going on inside of the MCU right now, which is of course an argument of problems and issues for a whole nother day. But at the exact same time, that is stupid. You should have figured out a way to shoehorn another movie in there at some point, but maybe they're going to wait till after the Avengers movies. Maybe so. It's pretty much guaranteed that Deadpool, Wolverine, and probably X-23 are all going to end up showing up at some point doing the next Avengers movies, because we know we're going to be doing Secret Wars and having everybody come in, and we're going to have Doom and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be multi-dimensional madness, and there's no reason Deadpool and Wolverine would not be involved in that, unless the fact that Kevin Feige is just completely as big of a retard as what we actually think he is, which is a very good possibility. At least he was smart enough to fire all of the woke producers. And to add to that as well, Ryan Reynolds recently announced he is writing a new non-Marvel movie that teams him with both Hugh Jackman and director Sean Levy. So yeah, it looks like Kevin Feige is being stupid, is being dumb. I don't know. Maybe he's just not one to overuse these guys, but you'd think you would have had to have something in work, right? You'd think you'd have to have some kind of plans. And especially after now this movie smashes another record on your own streaming service out there, as well as being the #1 R-rated movie of all time. I mean, given we've all been kind of assumed that freaking Kevin Feige was kind of a D to begin with, but I think this kind of further confirms that if he's not going to greenlit this kind of stuff right away, well then guess what, Kevin Feige, you're going to get what you deserve. But at the end of the day, boys and girls, Deadpool and Wolverine was an absolute blast of a movie. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to watch it again. Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman just absolutely smashed it out of the park with this one. They did a really great job. They've really brought this movie well together. They made the fans happy. They gave us a bunch of crazy kind of send-offs for a lot of characters that we thought we'd never see together, never see again either, and bring it all back and make it into a wonderful, fun romp ride. Is it the best movie ever? No, but is it action-packed with a lot of great jokes and a lot of wonderful fun? Just a great classic popcorn flick that is just a return to form to what the audiences actually want? Yes! And that's why this movie continues to be a huge success over and over again. So Sean Levy, Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds, take yourselves a victory lap, because you deserve every single instance of it. You made the fans happy, and guess what? We made you rich. You got exactly what you deserved.